Let's talk about the Villar IPO. 3 IPOs in 2022. So Vista REIT, of course, they did mention they're moving from low-cost housing towards townships, so luxury market even. You've got Siquijor Island Power Corporation in the third quarter and a coffee IPO. Too much too soon, or justified by the revenue streams that we've seen and, I don't know, all home, all day that they did last year?
Yeah, Mr. Villar really has been Mr. IPO the last couple of years. Now, while it's great that we're seeing more listings, I mean, I always welcome new listings. I think market participants are a little scared right now. I mean, given that recent IPOs have not done so well, but also because, in particular, Mr. Villar's IPOs have not done well in particular. So, you know, I don't see the average retail investor looking at this with a great deal of excitement. But personally, I do welcome all these new listings.
What about the REIT space and how those REITs have been doing? Have they been delivering as was expected, particularly since, you know, there's still closures when you look at office spaces and tenancies, POGOs leaving? Why the optimism still on REITs and commercial spaces?
Well, REITs historically, at least in their short history here in the PSE, have had a phenomenal run. But I don't think that investors now are looking at REITs because we're now seeing a rising interest rate environment, right? So REITs are especially sensitive to interest rates because they're essentially listed bonds, right? They're just cash flows of rental income. So once you have rates, if we do see rates rise aggressively, we're going to see REIT prices fall. And by and large, we've seen that happen already to the big ticket REITs like Ayala REIT, Robinsons REIT. So the timing of the listing, I think, could be better, but I'll take what we can get.
Okay, and if when they do list, how would that affect the rest of the REIT market? Will we be seeing, you know, an outflow from specific REITs into Vistaland REIT or from the Vistaland stock itself towards VLL REIT?
Well, I don't necessarily think we'll see outflows from other issues. I think Mr. Villar has indicated that the yield on his REIT will be somewhere in the neighborhood of 6%. So that's just a bit lower than Robinson's REIT. I don't think we'll be seeing sell-offs in other issues, but I do think that there is still plenty of appetite for these high-yielding REITs.